For today's show, there's a great article about home staging your yard for sale. And I really want to bring that up. It's by Kristen Hay and Noble. She's been on our show before. In fact, she was our guest last week. But what an important thing to take a look at when you are listing your home for sale is to make sure that the property is actually as in good a shape as you want to see each individual room.
She was talking last week about cutting down bushes. I don't agree with that. Well, maybe trim them.
Trim the bushes?
Yeah, well, that's what she said. She said if it blocks the view of your house, you're not trying to sell the bush, you're trying to sell the house. And I agree with that. But here, I wanted just to tell you people.
She didn't say that. She said cut the bush down.
Well, she was just, you know, she was excited. Depends on what kind of bush it is, trust me.
Yeah.
But Property Source newspaper, obviously, we've talked about, is the reader's edition to Property Source Radio. A lot of great information as well as homes for sale in there.
Home staging your home improvement. We got to make sure we let people know that.
Go ahead.
And rentals and home.
Home staging your yard is a really great article in this edition. I want to bring it up. One of the tips I like that she put in there that I never thought about, she said, park your car in the garage and keep the door down. It actually makes your home appear bigger.
True.
That's a great tip. I never knew that.
I didn't think about bigger, but I felt that it looked neater when you do that. I always park
Even
my
if you
cars
drive
in
a Benz?
neater. Yeah, I stuff it. I put all my cars. I don't like anything in the driveway.
Well, if you look at majority of the pictures in that paper, most of them don't have cars in the driveway.
Right. That's because
you kind of want to look at
the house.
So I agree with neater, but I didn't realize it made the appearance of the home look bigger.
That's
so
new to
I
me
wanted
too.
to put that out there. Speaking of a bigger home, 50 Cent's got reduced the price of his home by $8 million. It's on the market now for what? 10.9. You can pick it up.
900,000.
Oh, 10 million.
10,900,000. Yeah.
25 full baths. 21 bedrooms.
Really? I mean,
it's a single family.
Yeah.
What would you need with all that space, though?
Right, you don't need it, of course, but if you got
25 bathrooms,
right, that makes me laugh.
50,000 square feet.
That's huge.
And
a full-time plumber on staff, right?
Yeah, I think you'd have to. I mean, seriously, I don't get it. I mean, I can't wrap my head around it quite yet. I mean,
what the hell?
That's just 25 bathrooms. Let me think now. Would all of them ever get used?
Are they full bathrooms with showers in them?
Full bathrooms, flanked by a wrought iron gated entry. This contemporary estate is located amidst 17+ meticulously groomed acres, punctuated by a pond, 2 pools, a pool house, guest quarters, and a basketball court. A grand 2-story entry foyer.
It was Mike Tyson's old place.
With marble and natural light. And I'd like to add that he actually has a disco in there.
Yeah.
That works.
That appeals to me, I would have to say. If I was looking for a home to buy in Connecticut, I'd have to go for one with a disco built right in.
Excuse me, redneck woman. Can we get back on track here? I mean, we've just gone off to 50 cents or 50 cents, whatever you want to call them. We were talking about home energy audits.
Yeah.
Fixie woman.
What do you want?
Bring it.
All right. Well, I think that the home
Where do you
energy
start? I mean, what's the deal with what's the idea? Is to kill all the leaks, air leaks?
Yes, I would think. But you had a comment you made last week that I wanted to reiterate because I've been thinking about it all week long, believe it or not, about starting with the basement. Did you tell me that? That someone told you that?
The auditor told me to start in the basement.
No, I've always been
to the attic.
Taught to work from the top down. How about you, Pat?
Yeah, top down, but I'm not sure. I don't remember.
You know the rim joists around the whole, or where the house connects to the basement?
Yeah, to the foundation, yes.
Make sure that is sealed correctly and insulated.
Okay.
Because that is, I guess, your #1 point of where air infiltrates the house.
Yes, I've heard that before.
So once you get that sealed up, then you go up to the attic, clean that up, and then work on windows and insulation.
Okay.
Because I actually said the same thing when I was talking to the guy. I said, wait a second here. You know, I mean, I thought insulation would be #1 in the walls.
Sure.
You know.
That's what I would think.
Air leaks.
Air leaks are the biggest.
Okay.
Because think about it. As much
Plus, he also
as you
said,
upgrade,
you know, if you almost want to think about this, if you have an attic that's cold, you want to make sure that that door to the attic is sealed, so none of it comes out of there. Also, the walls that are attached to that attic are insulated because there's cold air affecting that wall, which in results affects the house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But the air leaks are a big deal. It doesn't matter how much insulation you put in your home, upgrade your furnace, do what you want.
Air leaks will kill it.
Exactly. Same thing with, you know, with the windows. you can actually fix a lot of older windows by sealing them and reducing the amount of air leaks that they have. So
I mean, I gotta be honest. When we got our new windows in our house, I was hoping to see the energy bill drop.
I would expect it to drop. Did you feel a difference in the house? I think last week you.
No, I didn't.
But you did say your house was old and
Well,
no
I could
insulation.
feel a difference right around the windows. Okay, there was no because you could feel a draft.
Oh yeah.
But once with new windows came in, but you know, you can either choose to be on the budget or off the budget.
Yep.
So for years I was on the budget, and
that's
I watched
your
my
utility bill.
yeah. I watched this budget bill go up from like it was $270 a month to $300 to $350 because I never got the benefit of the summer months when you had the low energy bills.
Oh, okay.
It always renewed itself like in January at the highest spikes.
Yep.
So I'd have a credit during the summer months, and then I'd lose that credit as we get up to January, and then they would adjust. They would base your bill on whatever that month was. They're like, oh my God, you still owe us blah 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 blah. To make up for that, we're gonna up your budget.
Oh
Like, holy cripes, you know. So I said, screw it, I'm off of it. You know, I'll just deal with it. So like in the summer months, my bill's like $60-$70 a month.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Winter's a little different. It's like $400 or $500, whatever it is.
That's
That'll
no
increase.
insulation, dude. Because
Now that's the thing is I'm trying to kill the winter months, and right now is the time we start thinking about that.
yeah.
Do you use central air in the summer?
Still, I do.
Yeah.
And my bill is still
Still cheap.
$60-$70 a month.
I'm surprised because typically an insulation situation would affect your heating and cooling situation similarly.
I would think so too. Be hotter in the summer, so therefore cooling would take more. But I figured out a year ago how to save.
And we keep
on my
the
bill.
air on all the time. We just let it.
You do.
With the thermostat adjust.
Programmable thermostat.
That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Way to go, green.
Yeah. I saved $100 a
But I'm
month.
not talking about going green here. I'm talking about saving money. That's the thing.
Programmable thermostat is like.
I mean, if you
one of
want to
the
lop it
biggest
off as
things you can
green,
do.
then cool, fine. But I'm into let's save some cash here.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of people are in that
I
same
saved
situation.
$100 a month by laying off my nanny last year on my RG&E bill. Seriously.
Wow.
Seriously. I mean,
Laying off your nanny?
yeah.
I thought
I retired. I
so
retired
was-
last year
Wasn't she doing her own laundry?
and making dinners.
Okay. You know, I was
and-
thinking something totally
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Totally different.
son
I was
of a-
thinking.
Maybe we should go to break while your mind is running off the deep end.
Yes. By the way, we're a little long right here. This segment brought to you by Invisible Fence Project of Upstate New York. We're back in a second with more Fix Chick. Here we go.